everybody. Oh, 2 seconds, I'm live. Great to see you again today. It is where I'm at, Tuesday, July 12th, 10:30 a.m. So let's continue with Hope for the Flowers. I love this book. So this is Yellow has come across a cocoon. And caterpillars make cocoons and they become butterflies. She was really mystified by this, but she knew her love of her life, Stripe, was off climbing that caterpillar pillar again. And she just felt moved, divine intervention, I guess, to do this, to hang from that limb and make herself. And so we're starting there. For courage, she hung right beside other cocoon and began to spin her own. Imagine, I didn't even know I could do this, she says. That's some encouragement that I'm on the right track. If I have inside of me the stuff to make cocoons, maybe the stuff of butterflies is there too. She had seen a butterfly and she was just blown away. Stripe made much faster progress this time. He was bigger and stronger since he had taken time out. From the beginning, he determined to get to the top. He especially avoided meeting the eyes of other crawlers. He knew how fatal such contact could be. He tried not to think of Yellow. He disciplined himself neither to feel nor to be distracted. Boy, I've been there. You know when you have that goal and you're just heading for it. Stripe didn't seem just disciplined to others. He seemed ruthless. Even among climbers, he was special. He didn't think he was against anybody. He was just doing what he had to do if he was to get to the top. Don't blame me if you don't succeed. It's a tough life. Just make up your mind, he would have said, had any caterpillar complained. Then one day he was near his goal. Stripe had done well, but when light finally filtered down from the top, he was close to exhaustion. At this height, there was almost no movement. All held their positions with every skill a lifetime of climbing had taught them. Every small move counted terribly. There was no communication, only the outside's touch. They were like cocoons to one another. Then one day, Stripe heard a crawler above him saying, "None of us can get any higher without getting rid of them." Soon after, he felt tremendous pressure and shaking. Then came screams and falling bodies. Then silence, lots more light and less weight from above. Here's a picture of that. Stripe felt awful with this new knowledge. The mystery of the pillar was clearing. He now knew what had happened to the 3 caterpillars. He now knew what must always happen on the pillar. Frustration surged through Stripe, but as he was agreeing this was the only way up, he heard a tiny whisper from the top. "Nothing's here at all," was answered by another. "Quiet, fool! They'll hear you down the pillar. We're where they want to get. That's what's here." Stripe felt frozen. To be so high and not high at all. It only looked good from the bottom. The whisper came again. "Look over there, another pillar. And there too, everywhere. Look." See, everybody's trying to get to the top of something. Caterpillar pillars. Stripe became angry as well as frustrated. "My pillar," he moaned, "only one of thousands. Millions of caterpillars climbing nowhere." It's like people. Something is really wrong, but what else is there? His life with Yellow seemed so far away. That wasn't it either, not quite. "Yellow!" He let her image fill his being. "You knew something, didn't you? Was it courage to wait?" Maybe she was right. I wish I were with her. I could go down, he thought. I'd look ridiculous, but maybe it's better than what's happening here. But Stripe's thought was interrupted by bursts of movement all over his level. Each seemed to be making a last effort to find some entry to the top. But with every push, the top layer tightened. Finally, one caterpillar gasped, "Unless we try together, nobody will reach the top. Maybe if we give one big push, they can't hold us down forever." But before they could act, there were cries and commotion of another kind. Stripe struggled to beat to the edge to see the cause. A brilliant yellow winged creature was circling the pillar, moving freely. A wonderful sight. How did it get so high without climbing? There you go. See that? Oh, guess who? Guess who? When Stripe poked out his head, the creature seemed to recognize him. It extended its legs and tried to grab him. Stripe caught himself just before being pulled out of the pile. The brilliant creature let go and looked sadly into his eyes. That look activated excitement Stripe hadn't felt since he first saw the pillar. Words from the past returned. Butterflies alone. Is this a butterfly? Well, I got to stop there because it's way past time I usually read. And we'll read tomorrow about what happens next. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Oh, remember to spread the smiles across the miles. Bye.